Oh my God. I know I'm not the only one who is tired of hearing about this man. Like, this is insane. This is crazy. Guys, what's been going on, people? Timothy here. We're back with another video. Listen, actually, we're getting into politics because it's been this whole week, the week, it's been crazy. Like, Lesotho, trying to fight its own freedom, trying to get the land back, and then South Africa, Rwanda, and Congo. It's a lot of shenanigans going on. It's a lot of things going on, and now South Africa versus America versus Mahashule. What's that guy name? Whatever that guy name. Listen, it's too much. It's a lot going on, but what's going on right now in South Africa? Well, honestly, I feel like South Africa is not even feeling anything, but a lot of people, I don't know why people feel like, South Africa is nothing without America. Like, you guys have never been to South Africa and you guys don't know what's really going on in South Africa. South Africa will be fine without America. Like, I swear, you guys have no idea. South Africa will be fine without America. South Africa will be fine, okay? Trump or whoever is responsible for whatever they're doing, they can keep their aid, they can keep whatever they can keep, but I guarantee you, I dare you, take the aid away and take whatever you're doing, you will see South Africa will be just fine without US aid, okay? It's a lot of American investors in South Africa that actually don't even, have that are not even in politics, that don't even interact or want nothing to do with politics. Major leading brands in South Africa that are American brands that don't want to be part of this nonsense that is going on. So the sanctions that want to be posed towards South Africa, they are not going to work. South Africa is rich. Like, what is it that, like, I feel like people think that, oh, South Africa, oh my God, what is it going to happen? No, nothing is going to happen. Like, I swear and I guarantee you, South Africans are not even going to feel it. Okay? They are not even going to feel the change because most of the programs in there, they are run by South Africa. Okay? I know, USA does some things here and there when it comes to businesses and stuff. He had threatened the Colombian president with the visas, and the other people, the government officials were not allowed to come to the U.S. Well, he didn't do it, but it was a threat that if you do this, I'm going to stop you guys from doing this. You can cut the embassy. They did, there's so many countries that are surviving without America. Like, trust me. There's so many countries. South Africa will not be the first country to survive without America. One thing about America, like, especially the guy that's in the freaking head right now, like, they feel like they run the whole world and all of this. It's just too much. Let's listen to what this guy, let's listen to what is happening actually this week, where this guy is actually saying that South Africa has been, a lot of things, and this is due to your guy, Elon, influence, because he's from South Africa. Like, South Africans, the land allocation situation is, I don't even want to go deep in there because this is a very sensitive subject and I don't want to, and they, like, this is going to be really, really sensitive, but this is just triggering for me because I don't understand. People should just back off from things that they don't know. Things that you don't understand, just back off and let the people to deal with their own matters, okay? He's talking about, Elon was talking about, having the Afrikaners, being given opportunity to come to the U.S. and reside to U.S. just like he did because he's a citizen now. And then people are like, as if that is what we've been waiting for. That's our wish, Do whatever you want. Let them people go and we'll be more than happy. Let them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is getting really divisive. And this is what we don't want to see. Like, South Africa right now, everything is perfect the way it is. In my opinion, there might be things happening here and there, but in my opinion, I feel like everything is going good so far. The freaking thing that ended in 1994. It's still soon, but I feel like it's still in recovery, but it's really not that bad because people are able to coexist in one community as white and black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we try by all means to avoid those kind of subjects. But let's get into this and let's hear what's really been going on in the political side of South Africa and freaking America.
We are now experiencing the repercussions of Donald Trump adopting the worldview of Elon Musk. On Sunday, Trump threatened to sanction South Africa, vowing to cut all funding over what he called a human rights violation. That so-called violation seems to be about a new law in South Africa that gives the government powers, in some instances, to expropriate land from people who accumulated it during apartheid to the detriment of indigenous South Africans. The law aims to address some of the wrongs of South Africa's racist apartheid era. But Musk has cast the law as a threat to South Africa's white minority. The billionaire, who grew up as a privileged and wealthy white South African during apartheid, often accuses the post-apartheid government of anti-white racism. His false ethno-nationalist claims are likely why Trump is promising to punish South Africa over the land law. In fact, the official ex-Twitter page of the presidency of the Republic of South Africa announced that President Cyril Ramaphosa even spoke to Musk this week on, quote, issues of misinformation and distortions about South Africa.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Like, you are talking about things that you have no clue about. Like, you are not South African. You don't know what South African experience. You don't know in both sides, in both white and black sides. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know anything, Elon, okay? You are from there, okay? Let's not forget that. You are from there, but you moved over here for the greener pastures. So focus on wherever you are. Focus here, okay? Your focus is right here, not over there. You don't know how people acquired the land there, okay? You can assume that people inherited the land. How did they inherit the land? A lot of things happen for them to inherit the land, okay? And same thing that happens here in the United States, where some people are being pushed out because of the color of the skins and all of that. It's a lot. So if you don't really know what happened for people that get kicked out of their their farming places, how they acquired the land, get your facts straight, because all this is a lie, okay? All this is a lie. And go to South Africa and learn about the culture. As far as you are, we know you are South African, but it looks like you are missing the point. You are missing a lot of good points, okay? So all of this is the influence of him. That is why I am talking about him. However, I think it was last year when he wanted to go to South Africa. He had a meeting with Ramaphosa because he wanted to start the Starlink in South Africa. Very good thing that can help South Africans in terms of internet, all of that technology, upgrade this and that and that and that and that. That can be a good investment for South Africa. And I was looking forward to that, because obviously the southern part, the South Africa, Lesotho, and all those countries down there, they will benefit from this, because to be honest with you, everything that South Africa does, most of the countries around that, they do benefit from that, because we feel like South Africa is the backbone of the southern part economy, southern part of Africa economy, and a lot of people does depend on South Africa. However, this guy, when the proposal came, South Africa, it's a law for these companies that are majority owned by white people or different type, you know what I'm saying, like different race, to have black people be part of the company. 30% of that, it has to be, the black person has to be invested in that, included in the investment of the company as well. And this is where the problem comes. Allegedly, the problem comes to where he now has to offer 30% to the black people. And this is not what he wants to do. Allegedly, let's get that straight. The reason why this is dragging, it's because of the BEE, okay? In America here, they call it DEI, and Trump had just terminated that. No DEI, at all. Okay, well, it's up to you if you want to include that, but it's not a mandatory thing where companies are required to hire black people in their company or to sell products from the black people. You know, in South Africa, it's a must. If the company, it's a certain type of company, the mining company, industrial, any type of company, foreign companies, it's a law that they have to be affiliated with BEE, and there are certain requirements that should be fulfilled for this kind of for your business. So this is the whole issue, and this guy is all about this. You know what I'm saying? He's all about his own people, and the black thing, it's really not sitting well with him, in my opinion. And this is where the problem becomes. And now this has shifted into Trump talking about the land. And you can see that the way he's talking, all populates, I'm gonna like, you don't have the facts. You don't have much information. No, you have no clue. That is why you're talking about this, because somebody briefed you about this, but they actually did not give you the actual facts. Okay, they told you about this, but they did not give you the actual facts. What is happening? You know what I'm saying? So you got the information, but you did not get the actual facts. Like, seriously, you have the information, but where are the facts? Like you are just fishing for this. This is like the information that you are fishing for it, and it has no barking. It has no truth in it. So I always say, let's just not talk about things that we are not sure about. South Africa will be fine. Do not take whatever you want, everything that you really want. If really this is what you want, you don't want South Africa to be this, you want to take the money out of this, the program and all of that, you're more than welcome. You can do that. The South Africans will be fine. I'm trying to get this video right here just to kind of show you guys also what these people are saying. Hold on. Okay, so let's get into the video from the South African Mineral Resource Minister. What's his name? What's the name of this guy? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Let's get into what he's saying, okay? Basically telling these people that we're fine, and this is exactly what I just said. We're fine. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. We're fine over here, okay? Your little 2 cents that you put in for whatever situations we got going on here, we're fine. We can make our own condoms if that's what we need to do. We make ARVs in Cape Town. We make this. We do that. We have scientists here. We can hire your doctors. Actually, we can pay your doctors, and we can hire your doctors and pay them triple the amount that you pay them in America. We can hire Dr. Fauci. How about that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, listen, you guys are playing, but let's listen to what this guy is saying.
Always worry about geopolitics. With this standing threat that, because you passed an exploration act, therefore Trump will withhold funding to South Africa. And I said, let's not mobilize Africa. Let's withhold minerals to US. That is it. If they don't give us money, let's not give them minerals. But the reality, they take our minerals, but say why we're withdrawing funding. No, we have minerals in the continent, and therefore we have something that we have. We're not just beggars, but we must just use that endowment for our benefit as a continent. But if, as a continent, we are frightened, we fear everything, we are going to collapse, and will collapse with minerals at our doorstep.
So you tell me, South Africa supply gold, platinum, manganese, chromium. Listen, all these natural resources, all these minerals that are needed for a daily survival in the United States, because the United States is sitting over a cent. All these natural resources comes from South Africa. Well, not all, but South Africa provides, the majority of them. So how about we hold them and let's see how you're going to do over there with your people. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This situation is kind of complicated, but I don't know. So, and also remember that guy from Lesotho, he came and spoke with Trump people about, South Africa taking the land, and then Trump said, you know what? I have a good relationship with South Africa. I don't want to start anything. I don't want to smoke with South Africa. So let's find another way of, settling this outside, than giving you our land back, because now I don't want to get involved. I can get involved if you guys are willing to sit down and have a conversation. Maybe South Africa can give you guys something back instead of, giving you guys a land, some benefits or something. That in my previous video, I had already mentioned that, South Africa can provide the Basotho with some, I don't know, freaking work permits or freaking free entry to South Africa or freaking employment to South Africa without having to do work permit. Things like that, that will be really beneficial to Basotho. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So Tampa, listen, this is where it's a little bit too much. And I think if Trump really wanted to help, he can help, but it's just that he don't want that smoke with South Africa because he knows exactly his stand with South Africa. So it's a little bit overbought when it comes to the relationship between these two countries, and I feel like he's been very delicate when it comes to this, and he doesn't want to jump into conclusions. Right now, he's dealing with so many things that just happened right now in the United States, Palestine, Israel, and all of that. Y'all seen yesterday when he was talking about, overtaking, the land in Palestine, the Gaza Strip, and it's a lot. And right now, South Africa is the last thing that he wants to deal with right now. So, yeah, people. So I just wanted to say this, just kind of make it clear for everybody that, listen, South Africa will be fine. America can pull whatever they want to pull back, and they don't want to donate or whatever. They can keep it. Mzansi will be fine. Okay? Mzansi will be fine without American donations. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share if you feel like doing that. Thank y'all so much.